Hello and good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Elite Weather. I am Mr. G, your meteorologist, with the weather forecast for you this afternoon, and we're going to let you know what to expect as far as the weather is concerned this afternoon and into your Friday, as well as your weekend ahead. And as we're going to start with this video, we're going to take a look at the radar situation and what active weather is currently taking place across the country. And we are going to start this video here across the southern Ohio Valley. So we got the states of Ohio, we got West Virginia and Kentucky all in this space here, and we are looking at some showers and thunderstorms that is moving across southern Ohio, crossing over into northern Kentucky and to West Virginia as well. So we have this area of thunderstorms right now. These rain with some embedded thunderstorms. You might be able to see some of the lightning strikes in this image here, because this is a more focused. This is not just a general radar, but this image shows the lightning strikes and anywhere that there might be hail or any severe weather. These tell you the directions of the storm, and if you click on these little dots, it kind of tell you the timing of when the storm is going to pass different locations. So we are looking at this line, this area of thunderstorms down here across southern Ohio, crossing over into West Virginia right now. So we're gonna go and expand this image, take a wider view, show you what we're seeing out there as far as the weather across the mid-Atlantic and into parts of the Northeast and the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest right now. So it's pretty quiet across most of the country. It's finally quiet out west. We do have a little bit of snow crossing the Rockies, but for the most part, this is the big ball game in town where we have our most active weather. It's coming into the upper Midwest and through the Ohio Valley is where we're seeing a lot of rain this afternoon, and some thunderstorms and some severe weather is going to be possible as well. Alright, so here's a wider view of that wet weather across the Ohio Valley, and that's crossing over into the Northeast. Now, mind you that the temperatures are very warm. We're looking at a lot of 50s and even some 60s in this region here. And this image here is where we have a severe thunderstorm potential. We have a marginal risk for severe weather across the Ohio Valley this evening, and that's what this big highlighted area is, that mesoscale forecast for this afternoon for the potential for some severe weather across this evening, and we are seeing some thunderstorms in that region right now. No severe weather is currently active at this time, but we are seeing some strong thunderstorms moving through parts of the Ohio Valley, and that's going to be heading into West Virginia and Pennsylvania and over Maryland as well. And we're going to be seeing some of that rain headed up into upstate New York and through New Jersey and into parts of possibly even Connecticut and Massachusetts by the time we get into the later in the afternoon and in the evening hours. But everywhere else is pretty quiet right now. Pretty nice day out there across the country, and we are looking at warmer temperatures across the southern plains and into parts of the upper Midwest as well. Over Minnesota, we're seeing temperatures in the lower 50s right now, so a very warm day, all things considered. And considering the time of the year, this is very, very warm weather, and we are over 20 degrees above average over much of the upper Midwest and into the Great Lakes. So that is going to be that look for that. We're going to pan out the map now so you can see the country as a whole. I'm going to show you exactly how quiet it is across the western half of the United States at this time. Finally, we have some dry weather out over the western half of the country. We do have a storm system off the coast of California, and there are some rain showers off the coast, but for the time being, that's going to remain offshore. There's a few sprinkles, spotty showers up to parts of the Pacific Northwest as well. So in Washington and Oregon, there are some showers over the valleys there in the foothills in the valleys of the Cascade Mountains. So Portland and Seattle might see a spray shower briefly this afternoon and into the evening hours. But for the most part, it's fairly quiet, very nice and warm fairly mild temperatures as well. So a great day out there across a good portion of the country, with the exception of the Ohio Valley and into the Northeast, where we're seeing those rain showers and thunderstorms. Now, this system is going to have very little snow associated. This storm that's affecting the east right now is going to be fairly warm, so not much snow is going to be had with this storm system. We might see a little bit of snow into Maine, maybe Vermont, New Hampshire, far upstate New York, and over the border into Canada as we head into your morning on Saturday. It's where we might see a little bit of snow, but mind you, it's not going to be that much, as this is a very warm storm system. So that is a look at the national radar scene from coast to coast. Not much happening today with other than that activity on the East Coast, and I was happy to show you that. But stay tuned for the next video, because we're going to cover our forecast for the weekend as well as into parts of next week, where we have the potential there for a really big storm that could bring some severe weather through parts of the Ohio Valley and upper Midwest and down through the central and southern plains, and even the possibility of some snow for the high plains, and maybe even in Minnesota we might see some snow as we head into the end of the month. Might not be. It's going to be kind of borderline iffy if it's going to be cold enough to make that snow happen, or is it going to be a cold rain. But we're going to see those temperatures drop from the 50s down into the 30s as we head into the midweek point next week. But as we get through the weekend and early next week, on like Monday, we're going to see temperatures exceed 60 degrees. And how often do you see that at the end of February? High temperatures in excess of 60 degrees in the upper Midwest and into the northern plains. So again, very, very warm. The very warm non-winter continues for this winter across the Midwest and the Great Lakes area. So let's get to our next video. Thank you for watching me, guys. Leave your likes, comments, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you're checking me out on TikTok, or if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to do what you got to do. You know what to do. Leave your comments and everything, and I will see y'all in the next video tomorrow evening, because I'm going to be working during the day, so I won't have time to work on your video, but we'll get it in the end of the day. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.